nosotros en este su programa Café con Leche, la voz de los latinos en América. Estamos transmitiendo desde hermosa 1470 AM, 96.9 FM. Café con Leche le trae a la comunidad hispana todas las herramientas para que pueda mejorar su calidad de vida. Y entonces en esta ocasión estamos presentando a personal bueno, no personal, sino integrantes de la ciudad de Lancaster que están trabajando, NIgel y Jennifer Sanchez, y ellos están trabajando en la coordinación de este evento que se va a llevar a cabo muy pronto, que es el Domingo de Justicia. If somebody wants tickets, how can they do it? Like, for example, somebody who is listening to the radio now and they are not big shots, how can they get a ticket?
Well, you definitely don't need to be a big shot. If you want a ticket, go by the Lancaster Performing Arts Theater between the hours of 11 and 5, and you can pick up a ticket for free at the box office.
Perfecto. Si quieren asistir a este evento, que se los recomiendo de verdad genuinamente, pueden ir al teatro de 11 a 5 de la tarde y pedir un ticket. This ticket is good for 2 people, eh?
No, one person, but if you need 2 tickets, you can pick up 2. Just pick up the amount that you need. Okay. We just ask that don't pick up more than you need because it does reserve a seat.
Bueno, por primera vez se va a requerir un boleto para entrar a este evento porque pues las condiciones hacen posible que asista muchísimo más gente de lo que permite la capacidad del teatro. Entonces, este boleto es bueno para una persona, pero si necesita más puede pedir, pero les recomiendan o les piden por favor que no pidan en exceso porque dejan a otras personas sin la capacidad de ir y sobre todo si no los va a usar, ¿verdad? Entonces tenemos que ser muy cuidadosos con ellos. So, tell us a little bit more about, I remember Bishop Ernst having a key role in this Justice Sunday. Is that right?
That is absolutely correct. Bishop Ernst is the reason the Antelope Valley has the Justice Sunday program. He worked with the federal agencies to get it here in the Valley. There were, at the time, I believe, was only 22 cities selected. And because of Bishop Ernst, Lancaster was one of the cities that was selected. Bishop Ernst has been my personal mentor for the last 2 decades of my life and taught me so much about how to grow. And he is the person who volunteered me to get involved prior to me volunteering Jennifer to get involved. And so what we've done is we've started to create this legacy of mentorship. Bishop Ernst mentored me, I mentored Jennifer, and now Jennifer is mentoring the next group of youth coming up.
Bueno, estamos hablando de la participación del Bishop Ernst. Do you know, we gave a recognition here in Café con Leche to Bishop Ernst because his great job in the community like last year, and it was a pleasure to have him here. He has been in our show a few times. And, well, estamos platicando de cómo el Bishop Ernst dice que es el mentor de NIgel, que desde hace 20 años lo ha ayudado, y dice, él me ayudó y me guió para que yo pudiera estar en este camino, y dice, y ahora yo estoy haciendo lo mismo con Jennifer. Dice, estamos construyendo como un equipo de mentores para que puedan estar ayudando a jóvenes que no encuentran el camino, para que no se vayan por malos pasos, para que sean productivos, tengan una vida productiva. If you haven't met him, what was going to be of you at this time, NIgel? What do you think? Was you going to be in drugs and in a band or something?
No, I would have had a different trajectory. It would have still been a positive trajectory. It just wouldn't probably have been as community-based. It would have been a lot more selfish.
Business-oriented. Huh?
Yeah, and finance-oriented. But he helped me to kind of level out and not be so business-minded and to care more for our people. He says that if you can build a mountain of love, there's no way anyone can walk through it without having a little bit of love on them too. And so we've just been promoting that connection with people.
Very good. Le preguntaba yo qué hubiera sido de su vida si no hubiese conocido al Bishop Ernst, si no hubiera tenido la influencia que ha tenido en su vida. Le digo, ¿ibas a ser pandillero? ¿Ibas a andar en el crimen organizado? Dice, no. pero definitivamente no, mi carrera no hubiese estado orientada tanto al envolvimiento con la comunidad, sino hubiese sido una carrera destinada nomás a ver mis propias necesidades y a estar en el área de los negocios. Así es que es bueno que él haya conducido esto. Tell me, what else do you want to add, any of you, that I haven't asked you?
Okay, well, we'd like to tell you a little bit about what you're going to experience that day.
Very good.
I'm going to just kind of give you kind of the overview of what we work with the kids to do and what we're trying to teach through this program. We have 5 tenets that we want every youth to walk away with. One is the tenet of leadership, the tenet of networking, the tenet of public speaking, the tenet of research skills, and the tenet of being able to write. And we use a student written play to get those tenets communicated.
Bueno, dice que están ahora tratando de ayudar a los jóvenes y se han enfocado en 5 aspectos que cada joven que participe en su grupo debe desarrollar, que es el de liderazgo, el de el construir redes de trabajo, o sea, de relacionarte con gente, también el de hablar en público, el de escribir, el de saber escribir. I need one more.
Research.
Y el de investigar, el de que puedas entender qué es lo que estás haciendo, ¿no? No solamente hacer las cosas por hacerlas, sino esto es un excelente. I wish I had all these skills.
And I want to add one more thing. They also do it within 25 days. So after those 25 days, we make sure that they learn those 5 tenets. So they don't even have a full month to create their play and write it.
And they also sacrifice.
And they sacrifice their winter break. So this is all done in their 3 weeks of their winter break.
O sea, para participar en la creación de la obra, de esta obra que van a ver ahora en el teatro estos días, ellos se prepararon y les hicieron que tuvieran todas esas características para poder participar y para poder desarrollar la obra. Así es que dilo en español lo que dijiste en inglés.
So lo que hacemos es, en 25 días los estudiantes escriben la obra y también sacrifican su break de winter, how do you say?
De invierno.
De invierno, sí. Son las 3 semanas de que están de vacaciones. Ellos están con nosotros de lunes a viernes y se dedican a construir esta obra y para presentárselo a la comunidad.
Bueno, pero no es sacrificio, es a pleasure, because if you learn all these kind of things
sí.
in so few days, it's really good. It's like an investment, yes. No sacrifice. Bueno, yo quiero saber, I want to know, I have been in this community also involved since I have my radio talk show in 2010, and what I see is that we have a lot of Hispanics, and we don't have representation almost in any place. And I would like, now that we have present here our friend Jennifer Sanchez, to continue a project that I tried to start to initiate, but many things came on my life and I have to stop it. But there's also the celebration of Cesar Chavez's birthday, because or death, whatever you want, but his contribution, because we don't have to forget that people who work in the farms, every single day they put our food in our tables for everybody. And the conditions in which they work are really bad. At least let's recognize them through Cesar Chavez. That was a great leader. I hope that NIgel can help you in that project now, and that we can have no as big ceremony like this one, but something that indicate that we have 40% of Hispanics in Lancaster and 65 in Palmdale, and in so many. Maybe you also can work with the city of Palmdale. Sería bueno, ¿no? Yeah, NIgel, what do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea, and I think that's something we're going to put on our calendar for the year. to figure out how we
Yay.
can do it.
That's one of our goals is to represent all communities, all cultures. Also, even our students, it's very diverse. All the students we work with all ethnicities.
Oh, it should be nice to incorporate anyone that wants.
Yes.
But the Cesar Chavez, since they put the food in our tables, I think that is so important. You know, every day that I'm going to have some alimento, ¿cómo se dice? Some meal. Do you know what I think? I say thanks God, and thanks to all the people who is working to have this food on my table. I think we should recognize them. Así es, amigos, estoy hablando de cómo es importante que reconozcamos a los trabajadores agrícolas que todos los días, con su trabajo y su esfuerzo, ponen en nuestra mesa los 3 alimentos, sus frutas, verduras, vegetales, leche, carne, frijoles, todo. Gracias a ellos nos alimentamos muy bien y nos alimentamos muy bien. Así es que merecen nuestro reconocimiento siempre. Nunca debemos de olvidarnos. Okay, Nigel, tell me more that you want to say. We have, let me see, how many minutes do we have? 1 minute?
Okay, so in 1 minute, we're going to invite you out on January the 15th for the festival at 12, and then we're going to ask you to stay for a student-written play. They're going to be discussing the cultural contributions of music to the United States of America. So they're going to go all the way back through history and introduce you to the different genres of music. Again, this play is written by kids, produced by kids, and performed by kids, our Antelope Valley Union High School District youth. So come out and celebrate them.
Rápidamente tradúcenos lo que dijo para que no se queden. ¿Qué?
So, el tema de esta obra este año es la historia de música en la comunidad de los afroamericanos. So, van a ir por la historia de los diferentes temas de música que ellos crearon.
Perfecto. Bueno, pues los esperamos ahí 15 de enero. No se la pierdan a las 4 de la tarde. Thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure to have you, to see you.